Well, good. Well, today we're talking creating content that sells on LinkedIn. I mean, this we do a lot of work with agency recruiters, but again, if you're HR, talent acquisition, and you're looking to maybe draw on candidates for your company as well, LinkedIn is a gold mine. That's where the candidates are. So hopefully these approaches will work for you. So we're going to focus on three keys. First, what to talk about. Stories, insights, advice. That typically seems to kind of be the sweet spot of what works, right? Your success stories, maybe showcasing your wins, or highlighting kind of the benefits, right, of your company. If you're an HRTA, right? Problems, failures, especially for agency recruiters, right? Highlight the common issues in your industry. There are plenty in agency recruiting, and if you have shown how you address that with your clients, those are great stories and insights to share. Add a little personal interest, right? A human touch, right? Getting managers to kind of know you as a recruiter is huge, and kind of humanizing who you are. Overcomes a huge objection in terms of all the recruiters and agencies that are reaching out to some of those companies and competing. I like to say avoid overusing hashtags. I don't like using them, but I'm sure people on here have different takes, and I definitely want to hear everyone's thoughts. Avoid just purely promoting yourself, right? Really focus on the ideal market and the person in front of you, and avoid having AI do all the work for you, because we can catch you with those rocket emojis, those block posts of AI doing all the work for you. There is a time and place to use AI, but don't rely on it solely. Craft engaging hooks and deliver value. That's a big one. People write a post. I think it's if you don't engage with the headline, and Joel, I'm sure you know this really well. You do a great job of this. If you don't engage before it says read more, then you've lost it, right? And you don't get people on the post. So a lot of times I find my best hooks come as I start writing a post, and they're right in the middle of the post. Uh, and so just start writing, and you'll probably find the hook somewhere in your post. And then be consistent and be authentic, right? I say post at least once a week, or traditionally in the top 1% of LinkedIn posters. If you do that, so the bar is pretty low. Published is better than perfect. And I would say focus on building relationships versus going viral. And I think you're gonna really get the right people, right? Connect to the right 1,000 people versus trying to just get in front of a million. And that's what really how you're gonna kind of drive the right revenue or get the right candidates into your firm. So that's my
I
thoughts.
mean,
Yeah.
so focus on being relational, not viral. That's the quote of the morning right there,
Dang.
right? Because
Yeah.
we've created for some, this sort of likes and reshare perspectives that don't necessarily serve to get you what you might really need. I think that's a great call out.
Yeah, I would say like Joel probably has what the most followers of us on here, but he keeps it authentic, right? And you see his content, it's everyone's on their head. Yep, that happens. This happens. I think just admitting like that's far and few of people that could actually do that, hit that level, and you don't necessarily need to. I'm sure Joel, when you work with clients and everything, like I'm sure you say the same thing. Like you don't have to go viral. You just what do you need the content to do for your business? Like focus on that. And for most people, going viral doesn't mean anything, right? And there's a whole different thing in terms of monetizing. It can fill up your inbox and all that,
Unless
which
you're
could actually,
Hawk girl.
right? Well, even that those 16 minutes are running dry.
Where's the beef stick
Yeah.
gone? I hate it. Uh,
No
Send
comment.
her a beef stick.
Wow, send her a beef stick. We are
send her a beef stick. We're getting
we
I think get in
HR
line.
gone wrong. HR gone wild.
Clearly. Yeah.
Look, Clark, to your point, I always say to people, like if you're a recruitment agency, if you're a coach, you usually high ticket, right? So we're talking 10 to 30K a deal. Let's say that's high ticket. Okay. Why are you chasing after a million reactions, right? If you got 5 deals a month, and let's say it was 20K, you're making 100K a month. So I never have understood like just chasing after to the likes. The other thing I'll say is, look, if you posted consistently twice a week for the next 5 years, I promise you, every single conference you walk into, every single industry event you walk into, you will hear things like, "I see your content all the time."
Yeah.
"Oh yeah, I see your
Yeah.
stuff all the time." And people they are seriously underestimating the power of consistency for a long time. And I could tell you personally, when I started, there's 3 creators I can think about right now off the top of my head who have huge followings, that were big deals at the time, and they haven't posted in 2 years, or they've completely gone off the rails with their content. And I know other people who have just posted once or twice a week. They haven't, gone work that hard necessarily. They're not just talking about content, they're just adding value consistently. Those people, they go to a conference, they go to these events in industries they actually care about, everybody knows them.
It's that consistency is king, and I think you don't have to put so much pressure on yourself, every day. If it's not happening organically, you don't have to post every day or twice a day, right? To your point, if it's once or twice a week, just do something. And if you're working at all, you have stories and insights to share. And if there's confusion on what to write or when to post, how to format, there's people out there that
Yeah.
can help with that. And so go find that training, just like you would find training for anything else, because the value that it can add to your business, just that consistency, as you said, Joel, and it's organic, it's free. Like, you don't have to pay all these marketing chain, everything else. It's like, that's it. Like, couple 300-word posts every week. Like, that's all it takes to solve your marketing problem.
Awesome. Good stuff.
Yeah.
Clark, thank you so much, buddy.
Hey,
This was
Thanks,
great. Really
Clark.
yeah,
appreciate
appreciate
that.
y'all. Yeah, of course.
Legend.